Hello friends, in this video I'm going to talk about the various resources using which we can learn Azure. My name is Gautam Madan and my email ID is gauramadan@outlook.com. I am also called as Code Stellar on the internet. So we'll talk about how to learn Azure Cloud and what are the various resources that are available on the internet and how easy it is to learn Azure. We'll talk about the certifications that we can do and how it can help in our career. So first of all, who am I? A little bit about me. I'm a principal consultant at Technosis, and I'm having 8+ years of experience in the industry. I'm Microsoft certified Azure Developer Associate and MCST App Builder. I'm an open teacher since the year 2018. I'm a public speaker. I've been speaking at various events, including Global Azure Bootcamp 2018 and Global Azure Bootcamp 2019. By heart, I'm a developer and a continuous learner. Here is a disclaimer that the content of these slides is not original and is actually taken from various resources on the internet, including Microsoft Docs, Microsoft Tech Community, and GitHub, Google Images, and others. The goal of this presentation is to showcase the different ways one can learn Azure. So we'll talk about why to actually learn Azure. We'll talk about what are the different cloud roles that are available and what are the certifications available and how we can start with Pluralsight because Pluralsight nowadays gives you 100% free of cost courses that are on Azure. And we'll talk about the other learning resources. We'll talk about how to practice, and then we'll take up some queries in the comments of this video that you can post. So why to learn Azure? Well, this is the time when the industry is moving towards the cloud. Whether or not you move towards Azure, you may have to choose other clouds like AWS, Google Cloud, or Oracle Cloud, and there are multiple clouds available. But the biggest leader in the market is AWS, but the fastest growing is Azure. And Azure is the cloud which is having the maximum number of SLAs, and hence it is very, very important when you are building applications, especially for US like countries, when you are making applications where you have to take care about the legal compliances. Azure takes care a lot of stuff about for that. Like I said, it is the second largest cloud provider. It allows you to go and choose the pay less, like pay as you go model, which means if you're using as and when you are using it, you have to pay, and when you are not using it, there's no need to pay for it. And if you're using Windows servers and SQL servers for your development, then Azure allows you to save your money. And it is having the maximum number of global regions, currently 54 regions and 140 countries. This information may change, so we should be referring to the portal.azure.com and in fact azure.com to get the latest information. And like I said, the maximum number of compliance offerings it is having, and it is having more than 68,000 partners. So what are the different cloud roles? When you're working with cloud, what are the different roles that one can play? So it can be a developer role, it can be a solutions architect role, a security engineer role, Microsoft like Azure administrator role. You can opt to choose an AI engineer role, a data engineer, a data scientist, or a DevOps engineer. So how to decide? So if you are a developer, you're doing a lot of development in your career already, or if you are a novice and you are having interest in the development, then Microsoft Azure Developer is the very first thing that you should choose. Or in fact, there is another certification nowadays, which is Microsoft AZ900, which is Azure Fundamentals, which is good for every novice. And then from here you can choose to go for Microsoft Azure Solutions Architect. And if you are a network administrator, you have been doing administrations on the on-premises servers, then you may choose Microsoft Azure Administrator and may shift to Microsoft Azure DevOps Engineer. But it doesn't mean that a developer cannot choose a path of a DevOps engineer. It is more or less about learning about how these things work and how to work with Azure DevOps and Azure portals. And anybody can learn this. I've seen people who are not even having the IT background, and then they are learning Azure and they become experts in this. And if you are having interest in the AI, then AI data engineer is the right certification for you. If you're doing you're playing a lot of data, and you are having interest to become a data scientist, then Microsoft Azure Data Engineer and Data Scientist are the two certifications that you may like. And if you are having interest in the security or ethical hacking, then Microsoft Azure Security Engineer is the right certification for you, because it here more or less you work with providing security onto the Azure infrastructure, onto the Azure applications. But if you are coming from the background where you have been providing security services, then this is probably the right path that you can choose. Next is various kind of certifications that we have available. So I have given all these links here. So very first one is, if you are a completely new person, you want to start learning cloud, then AZ900 is the right one for you. The next one is for Microsoft Azure Administrator. I have mentioned here AZ103, which is going to change to AZ104, which is similar to 203, which is going to become a 204. It is about developing solutions for Microsoft Azure. Then we have Microsoft Azure Architect Technologies, and then we have DevOps Solutions, Security Technologies. And other than that, if you are doing development, and you have done MVC development, and you have done 7486 certification, then 7487 is the right certification for you to jump in and start developing in Azure. And other than that, there is another certification which is 537, in which we learn about to configure and operate a hybrid cloud with Microsoft Azure stack. So before this, you can go here and create a Pluralsight account. I'll guide you here how to do that. So you can simply go to, let me open Pluralsight. So you can search here Pluralsight Azure. So if you see here Pluralsight plus Microsoft Azure, and you choose this, all these courses which are available under Azure, these paths will be absolutely free for you. Let me sign in and showcase you about mine. So I'm signing in here with my ID. So let me showcase you about my account details here. So I'm clicking on subscription billing. So you can see I have the subscription type Microsoft Azure, which is a limited library though, but it is available to me up to 2023. So once you sign up with the Pluralsight account, you can look for the paths by clicking in here. And you can choose anyone like Microsoft Azure Architect, Microsoft Azure Developer, or you can simply search here AZ203, and you will be getting all the courses available for you. So you can see here 24 courses are available for Microsoft AZ203, and 24 courses are available for Microsoft Azure Administrator, and these will be absolutely free for you. So going ahead, there are other various learning resources. One of them is Microsoft Learn platform, which is a fantastic platform because it provides you a step-by-step guide for learning. Nowadays, I'm following it a lot. If I click on here, you can see it's docs.microsoft.com/enus/learn, where enus is based on the country and the region you are working from. And here you can learn, and you can choose, like for example, you want to do the certification, you can choose what certification you want to do. For example, I'm going to solutions architect, so I would be having the entire knowledge here. I can click on expert certification, and then all the courses will be available here. I can go here and click on start. It will be providing me one by one modules along with the practice sessions. Another resource uh, for learning Azure, like I said, is Pluralsight courses. Then you have Azure DevOps Labs, which is a wonderful resource if you want to learn about DevOps, because it is giving you step-by-step guides to perform DevOps, including planning the work items, creating backlogs, or setting up build and release pipelines, and configuring continuous integration and continuous development. Then you have another self-paced labs, which are kind of hands-on labs. Again, if you have not subscribed, you have not created an account on Azure, this is still a great way because it gives you the labs for a certain amount of time, and you can play around them, and once you are done, you will not be charged even a single penny. Then you have some of the paid courses on OPS Agility. The courses are really comprehensive, and it's a great way to learn here. OPS Agility is around 3 months free if you sign up on visualstudio.com. And along with that, I want to guide you here that if you create a visualstudio.com account, you get Visual Studio Dev Essentials. Let me showcase here. So once you create an account on visualstudio.com, you can go to my.visualstudio.com, where you can choose about the subscriptions. So if you sign up for Visual Studio Dev Essentials, you get around $25 per month. And if you're having a Microsoft Partner Network ID, you get around $100 or $150 based on the kind of subscription it is. So let me showcase here Visual Studio Dev Essentials. This is account, and with this you get OPS Agility. Looks like I've already used it, but it was available earlier. Sorry for that. All right, then Udemy is a wonderful resource where you can pay a few bucks and sign up for a course and learn about it. There are courses available of Scott Duffy. I have learned Microsoft AZ203 from Udemy only, and this is a fantastic step-by-step guides available onto the on the Udemy. So next is about practicing Azure. So first one is Azure for students. If you're a student, you are studying in a college, you can sign up for Azure, and all you need to give is to your college ID, and you would get free credits. There are starter pack available for students, and then you have Visual Studio Dev Essentials, in which you get 2,500 rupees per month, and then Visual Studio subscription. You can also sign up for a trial account, in which you get around 13,000 rupees to use, but it stands for only 1 month. So let me click here and showcase you about the starter pack for students. I cannot sign it up because I'm not a student, I'm a professional, and I'm already having a MPN account for me to play around that, right? So students can get around $100 when they sign up for Azure. Going back here, if you have any queries, please feel free to post in the comments, and thank you very much. In the next video, we'll be talking about, we'll play around portal.azure.com, and we'll start learning Azure right on the YouTube. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much.